Welcome back, grade 1 students. Welcome in your science lesson, right? Now, I just want to recall yesterday's work that we have done in science. What was the topic actually that we started yesterday? Actually, what was the name of the topic? Can you recall that? Habitat. Very good. Animals and plants habitat. We just started the topic habitat of animals and plants. Now, let's watch a video and recall whatever we have done up till now about the habitats of animals and plants. Now, again, this video is your EdWorld video, your school video. We have made these videos, so kindly go on the website and watch these videos. Okay, now let's move on. Let's watch the video and see how the animals and the plants they live, right? Can you all see my screen, children? Okay, let's move
Habitat.
on. Let's
Where
go.
these animals live.
Let's learn.
Oh, the deer lives in the forest.
Habitat of
That's
a
his
forest.
habitat. Giraffe. Giraffes lives in the forest as well. Oh,
These are
just a
all
baby giraffe.
forest animals.
Nice and
Giraffe is
cute.
there. Deer is there.
And that's their home. They love to roam around in the forest. Oh, that was an elephant. Elephant's habitat is
Elephant
also
also
a
lives
forest.
in forest.
And a tiger. Shh, the tiger is passing by. Whoa, the tiger, the leopard is running. It's running fast because his
Leopard.
habitat is the forest. Oh, squirrels. Oh, squirrels habitat. They are trees.
Lives on a
Oops.
tree.
Hello. What are you looking for? Are you scaring the frog away? Ah, birds. The habitat for birds are the
And you can
trees.
see birds, different birds. They
And
all
so
live
the
on tree.
monkeys.
Crow, owls, monkeys.
The trees are the habitats for a snake as well. Oops. Snake.
Snake.
Nice. That's a
A
swan.
pond is another habitat.
A habitat for the
Like
swan.
ducks, they live in a
The
pond.
fishes is the pond.
Fish,
That's where they live. And that's where they roam around. For turtles, land and
turtle,
water. Turtles can stay in the land, on the land, and
frog,
inside the water.
crocodile,
Habitat for the crocodiles,
land and
also
water.
land and water, and the frogs, lobsters, and big fish like
Sea.
whales,
These are all sea
sharks,
animals.
and
Fish,
all the big
crabs.
fishes is the sea.
These are all farm
Habitat for
animals.
chicken and pork is a farm. There are different kinds of habitats for animals, such as farm.
Horse, chicken,
For rabbits, it's also a farm. For horse, it's also a farm. That's a unicorn. Wow.
cows, buffaloes,
And the cows, the
sheep,
buffaloes,
goats.
they all live in a farm. The sheep, oops, there they go. They all
This
live
is a
in a farm,
worm and it lives in a soil.
a habitat for
Different
snails
types of worms.
and creatures
Ants.
like those is the soil. A house habitat for ants.
These are the animals that can live in house.
A house habitat for a baby.
Dogs, cats.
Yeah, that's a dog. Whoop, whoop. The habitat for a dog is a house, a dog house. Just like the ant, an ant house.
So these were all the different habitats that we have seen just now. So can you name some of the habitat for me so that I'll write it down for you? Yes. So habitat is, you can say forest, correct. What else was there that you have seen? You have seen sea, pond. What else is the habitat of animals? Come on, quickly. Trees, correct. Then jungle. Then what else? Habitat. Yes, farm animals. They are farm animals. Some animals they live on tree. They live in jungle. Where else other animals live? Land and water, correct. Then there are where does a cat and a dog lives in a house. Then you saw animals that lives where? In the soil also. You can see the worms. They lives in the soil. There are ants also, right? So these are many habitats of animals. Like you can say forest, trees, jungle, land, water, pond. Then you can see house, farm. So all these animals, they live at different places. Why? Because they can easily adapt itself. Yesterday, we did about the habitat of animals and that was the forest, right? So you have seen so many different animals that live at different places. Now I'm going to show you a picture and you are going to tell me where these animals they live. Now, which animals are these? These two pictures. It's a picture of a cow. These are cows, right? Okay. All right. Now, these are cows. This is a squirrel. Where does a squirrel lives? It lives on tree, right? Okay. And where does cows lives? They live on a in a farm, right? They lives in a farm. And what about this animal? Oh, sorry. It's a bird. It lives on a tree, right? Okay. And which animal is this? It's a turtle. And a turtle lives on land as well as it can lives in water also, right? And which animal is this? It's a butterfly, right? These are two butterflies of mine, right? So where does a butterfly lives? It can live on in a garden, in a park, on trees, right? Basically, it can live anywhere. And which animal is this? It's an owl. Wow. And where does the owl lives? It lives on trees, and trees can be anywhere. Trees can be in the garden, trees can be in the park, and basically it can be in the farm also. So owls can live in farm, it can live in forest, it can live in a jungle, wherever there are trees. Owl travel all around. Okay, same goes for a peacock. It can live in a forest also. It can live on a farm also, right? And which animal is this? Small little. It's a ladybird. A ladybird lives, it can live on land. So it can live on grass. So it can live in a farm also. It can live in a forest also, right? And this you already know. It's a frog. Frog lives on land as well as in water. And land and water can be in the forest also. It can be in the farm also. So basically, what farm animals are, you have seen my cow, you saw a turtle, you saw a frog, you saw birds, you saw crows, you have seen in the video sheep, goat, chicken. These are all farm animals. And if in the farm, sorry, if on the farm, if you have water or pond, so pond animals can live also there, like ducks, like frogs, because frogs can live on land also, it can live on in water as well. Same goes for turtle. Turtle can live on land, it can live in water also. And if there are lots of trees, so birds can live, snake can be there, you can have monkeys over there, right? So all these animals, yeah, they live on farm, right? And they can live on other places also, like forest. Like I've shown you the animals that who lives on trees, like monkeys, like birds. If there you have trees in a farm, then these birds can live over there. And you already know that in a forest there are lots and lots of trees. So these animals can easily survive in a forest. So why? Because they are adapted to that environment. They have their, yesterday we discussed how the birds' paws, they helps them to grab so that they can swing from tree to tree. So that's why they live on trees. And then if the trees are there in forest or in farms, they can easily survive that. Okay. Now, the same goes for, remember the pictures, remember the video, you saw the plants also. The plants also live in these type of environment because they are adapted to these type of situation, environmental situations, right? So plants also, they can live at different places. There are water plants also who lives only in water. There are other plants who lives where there is lots of sunlight, right? Now I'm going to show you a picture, and that is a, you will tell me what that picture is about. It's of a plant. Now which plant is this, children? Can you see my picture here? Yes? Good. Now which plant is this? It's a cactus, right? It's a cactus plant. It has, see, all these are the thorns of cactus. And where does a cactus plant grow? It grows in desert. Why? Because it can adapt itself. Now, you know what happens in desert? You don't have that much water over there. So this plant can survive in desert. So it can easily live in desert. You can see these are the leaves. Why these leaves are so fat? Because they can store water. Whenever there is water in desert, these leaves can store water and they can survive over there. So that is why it can live many, many days without water because the water is already stored in their leaves. Same goes for animals. There is one animal that is a desert animal. And which is that? We forgot to write desert here. There are desert animals also. And which is that animal? That is a camel. You know the hump of the camel? Yeah, the big thing which is there at the back, that hump, it stores water in their hump. So whenever there is no water in the desert, it can easily survive. So camel is a desert animal. Cactus is a desert plant because it can survive many days without water because it already stored water in his hump, and cactus stored water in its leaves. That's why their leaves are so fat. Yes? Now I hope it is understood. Yes or no? The habitat of animals as well as plants. Now is the time for you to do the task. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to draw a desert scene in which you will show a cactus plant. And you will write down a cactus plant grows in a desert. Right? Now this is, your task is again two things, drawing and writing. So I'm going to give you 7 minutes for this task, right? So your time starts now. Okay, time is up. Show me your drawings. Wow, you have drawn such a nice desert. And there is a cactus growing over there. Very good, very good. Good job. I'm so happy for you. That's very good. Okay. Now is the time to quickly do the wrapping up. Now in the wrapping up session, I'll show you a presentation in which you can see the different habitat of different animals. What we discussed the habitat of animals or where do animals live, right? Now over here, you can see that these animals live in a jungle or in a, yes, these are the jungle animals like elephant, or in a forest also. You can say jungle and forest. You can see these are different animals, elephant, monkeys, and you can see the plants also growing there in a jungle, right? So these are jungle animals. And these are farm animals. They live on a farm like cows, sheep, goat, buffalo, chicken. These are all farm animals that we did just now. Now this is the picture of the animals which lives in a sea. You can see turtle, you can see shark, whale, starfish, octopus, crabs. They all live in sea. Now these are the animals that lives on a tree like we have discussed. Owls, butterfly, birds, squirrels. They all live on tree. Now there's the last one. It's a forest animals. Again, you can see squirrel, birds, bunnies, that rabbits, fox, turtle, crocodile, right? These are all the animals that we did today. So I hope you must have enjoyed. You must have enjoyed the video. You must have enjoyed the pictures and the presentation. And now I hope it's very, very clear to you all because it was the last day of the topic, right? So I hope to see you next time tomorrow in your next class. Do your homework, which I'll be posting on portal, okay? And watch the videos also, all right? See you tomorrow. Bye bye, children.